Some of you this morning in our church have been and are suffering trials at this very moment. You have been a great inspiration to me. And God is concerned about our trials and afflictions, regardless of how small and insignificant we might think they be. He cares. If a sparrow cannot fall on the ground without our Father, and the very hairs of our head are all numbered, our Lord said, then fear not, for ye are more valuable than many sparrows. That we would be even valuable, yet alone more valuable to God. Do you see what Christ has brought us? He's brought each and every one of us as believers into such a relationship with God that it is so intimate, more intimate than any love you can find amongst human beings. And because that love is so intimate, every blow, every strike, every peril, every affliction, every trial, no matter how seemingly small it might appear to others, is greatly attended to in the eyes of God. And I want you to know that this morning. We have a habit of reading this 11th chapter and being human and knowing suffering ourselves personally. We have a habit of concentrating on their afflictions. But that's not what the writer's doing. The writer is having us concentrate upon the faith that they had, not the amount of afflictions they suffered. He begins by talking about faith that moved men to do great things, whether it was Abel or Enoch or Noah building an ark, or Abraham leaving his land and going, not knowing where to go. He begins by talking about how faith moved men to do great things, unexpected things. And then he moves on into afflictions. Abraham offering up his Isaac, and Moses willing to suffer with God's people, affliction with God's people, rather than enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. And then he goes on down and gives this whole list of all these saints of old who suffered tremendously for their faith. He doesn't want us to concentrate on their sufferings. He wants us to know what faith can do in spite of all that.